Hmm?
Somebody put stuff right there.
Somebody what?
Somebody put stuff right
Yeah, they put stuff over there. They closed it, I think, because they're putting new stuff out there. New stuff. I'm doing a video. Say hello. You want to say hello? Hey everybody, Crystal here. How are you glowing this morning? It is Tuesday, September 19th. It's 10:55. I got big hair right now. Don't even know what to do with myself right now. And then this side looks fuller and curlier, and this side looks more laid down, and I don't know. I just did it last night, so I gotta go home and like fix it. Got it up in the ponytail. It's crochet, by the way, so it was just something. Looks better down anyway. Just something really quick to do and different, because I have a wig that is not this curl but similar to this, so I just wanted to do something where I didn't have to be doing my hair every day for a while or putting on a wig. I'm trying to get out this light, but I like it. I'm gonna have to go home and do some more fixing and stuff like that, but it's really big and really full, but I like it. I'm just gonna have to get used to it. So as you can see, not YouTube. You better not be on YouTube. Get out of YouTube. Thank you. If you're gonna cry, you can give me the iPad. Go back in Nick Jr. So as you can see, me and the girls, I didn't go to work today because hubby went to work. So me and the girls were coming out to the park for a play date, but they're closed. I don't know if it was because of Hurricane Irma or if they've been putting some new things out here the last time we were here, so So I just wanted to pop in real quick and do a video because I've been thinking. Motherhood has me thinking once again. And thinking about trying homeschooling again for Major and kind of do it with him and Cadence. Because Cadence will be 4 in February. Major is in 1st grade now, and I've done a couple videos talking about homeschooling and kind of showed what we did, why I wanted to do it, and now I'm still not settled enough to Aria, why are you throwing your pacifier? Look, somebody else trying to come to the park. I'm still not settled. Like, it doesn't sit well with me, the fact that, you know, Major is going to school now. Like, I have him in public school for many reasons, but in one of my videos I talk about why, and at that time he was starting kindergarten, so just starting school in general. And I was just set on homeschooling him, but you know, just the way that everything was lined up was not good. Like, for instance, I was pregnant with Aria. So when school started August last year, I had like 1 more month. And then living with my parents, and my husband wasn't really, he was down for the fact that I wanted to homeschool, but he wasn't there to help, you know. Not saying that he was being unsupportive. He was supportive, but he wasn't there to help. So being 9 months pregnant, living with my parents, trying to homeschool him his first year of school, and of course he didn't understand because he had never been in a public school structure, so it felt like regular days for him. So we all had to adjust, and one thing I did not do was plan. I did everything at the last minute. It was like I knew I wanted to homeschool him, but I had just did everything at the last minute. Like, I did the online virtual school and just kind of crammed so much in a month. So then, you know, I just got to the point where I was like, I I guess she's still trying to get in the park and it's closed. But just, it wasn't the timing. I would say it was timing. And so many opinions, like my dad's opinion. Everybody just was, everybody was against me, I feel like. So I just put him in kindergarten. He did really, really well in kindergarten. And he got the experience of school. He won awards and stuff like that. So I think it went great. But it still doesn't sit well with me that he's a very smart kid. But it still doesn't sit well with me the fact that they're still learning the same thing, the structure. They're still not learning life skills. Like, they're still learning the way that I was learning in kindergarten, which was 20 years ago, 21 years ago, 22 years ago. So to be having the same learning structure from when I was in kindergarten, I mean, life is evolving in the way the world is evolving, this society is evolving. There needs to be more. And not saying that I can't teach him after school. So I don't know, because there's so many things that comes into play. But right now I'm going to start planning now, because if I do homeschool him, I'm going to do it the second half of the year. So he's in first grade now. So in January, I want to homeschool him. Try homeschooling again, but him and Cadence, because Cadence will be 4 in February. He turns 7 in January. She'll be starting pre-K if I were to put her in school next year, and he would be in 2nd. So the only way that I would not homeschool is if I can get them in a Montessori school, or just a very good hands-on school that teaches life skills and different things that they need to know in life, and where he can interact with different age children and not just a classroom full of his age. There's just a lot, because there's documentaries out there that you can watch about education, how it started and why it's there, and how the education system in today's world is training kids to learn like one thing. Like, it's tunnel vision that they're teaching children in school. I mean, college is even like that. And that's why a lot of kids don't have a lot of direction. But of course the influence starts at home. So that's why I want to start planning now, as we prepare to move out of my parents' house finally. I can have our own environment and set the right environment and atmosphere for us to try homeschooling again. So now my next concern is, I don't know if I should let him finish out the whole first grade and then we do summertime and start second grade homeschooling, or if I should start it in January. So I'm not sure, and I'm still trying to figure out if that's what I want to do. So yes, the question is, should I attempt it or should I not? But the way that I'm planning for this is, that means that I will not be working. I just started working. I'm home today. I thank God for the flexibility. What's the... Okay. I'm going to go get y'all something to eat. Here, do you want a bottle? I think that's what she wants. So I'm just gonna fix this bottle real fast if I could get this phone to sit. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. Just gonna fix this bottle real quick. Hey everyone, so I'm back. It's the next day. And that's how motherhood works sometimes. You start a video and can't finish until the next day. So continuing on with talking about homeschooling, I'm currently at work, so I see books in the background, so I'm gonna try to record this as fast as I can while I have a break. But I was saying that I thank God for the flexibility that I do have at work, because I can pick and choose the days that I want to go to work. But my concern is that I still want to be providing financially if I decide to homeschool. So I was saying, like, I did not have a plan, because I made the final decision to homeschool at the last minute when Major started kindergarten. So I didn't have a plan. You know, everybody wasn't on board. My husband and I, we didn't communicate much and have full understanding of how homeschool would work. So things kind of didn't go the way that I wanted them to go. So starting now to December, this gives me time to plan and position myself to homeschool my children come January if I decide I want to take him out of school and homeschool him. So that means I would have to move into a new place because I'm not going to homeschool if I'm not in our own place yet. I have to have at least a couple streams of income, so at least 2 streams of income, meaning I have to have a business, properly planned out and properly structured business from home, whether it's something that I do on my own or a direct sales company. I'm going to be in direct sales and some business of my own, providing services or something. I make bracelets. I do quite a few things, so I have to position myself for that. So a few streams of income. Another means of transportation is not important right now because we have 1 car. But I do want to have a second car if possible, if not shortly after, to be able to get out of the house with the kids, because I really don't think that homeschooling requires 8 hours a day. I really don't think so. I only think that it needs first 3 or 4 hours in the morning maybe, and then the rest of the day is good. So you want to plan trips and travel and stuff like that, do homeschooling on the go. And growing up we didn't travel a lot, so I kind of want to, my whole reason for wanting to homeschool is to instill a lot of things that I didn't have growing up and show my children a way of life that is different from how I grew up. My parents worked, both my parents. I was in school, of course, up until high school. And I just want to give them a different life, something different, freedom and travel and not so routine. Teach them life skills and how to manage life and stuff like that. Just do different things and not the structure of getting up every morning, going to school, come home, do homework, eat, go to bed. That it teaches them structure and routine, but that's not the type of that I want them to learn, because I see the potential of my children. I'm learning their personalities, and I don't want that to be enclosed. Like, I don't want their personality and who they are to be like this, like just suppressed. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't want who they are to be suppressed. So I just, I don't know. And I'm trying to make sure that homeschooling is not a personal desire, because my son loves school. He loves to go play with the kids at school, but I just want to open them up. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start with homeschooling maybe for the second half of the year, and then work as hard as I can to get them in a Montessori school for the following year. But while they're young, this is the time that they are very open, and they're learning, and they're observing, and they're absorbing, and they are embracing and watching what we do as parents, and they're watching the world around them. They're intaking everything right now, and I want them to gain a life where when they do become adults, it's not sink or swim. It's not every man for themselves, or they don't have to go through the struggle of, this is what I learned in school, but now that I'm out in real life, what do I do? Like, I don't want them to go through that. So yeah, so now it's deciding, which I'm gonna decide. Today is Thursday, September 20th, by the way. So today, tomorrow, over the weekend, I'm gonna write out a plan to homeschool, find a few curriculums and stuff like that, and structure how I would do homeschooling for Major and Cadence and Aria. She's 1. So I have to include her, a routine, have a plan, a schedule, plan trips, budgeting, and I have to plan what my income streams are going to be. And you know, something laid out for my husband, then something laid out for the family to understand. So I'm really thinking that I'm gonna give it another shot. I can do it. And you know, today's society has instilled in us as parents that when we send them to school, we get a break. Or, oh my God, I can't handle these kids. But guess what? We chose to have multiple children. I chose to have 3 children. So God put these children in my life. They are gifts. We get frustrated at times or tired or, whatever, and feel like, oh my God, I need a break. But if it's done properly and if you're seeking God, He can get me through all of this. Those are my children. Do I want other people influencing my children, or do I want to influence them from home? Do I want them to learn one thing at home and then go to school and learn another thing? No, I don't. There's so much that I want to teach them. I just want to teach them life. It's not all about the education and math and science and, stuff like that. Like, they need to know that stuff, but life. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, just to conclude this video, that's where I am right now. And let me know what you think. Like, if you're planning on homeschooling, I gave it a shot before, and maybe it was timing in the way that the environment was and the atmosphere was with our family, because it was just chaotic at the time. So it was timing. A lot of things just were not going right. But now that I have the time, here we are a year later, I have the time to get everything together. So I'm going to give it another try, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. I see so many parents, I'm not comparing, but I see so many parents that homeschool, and it's just about structure and planning and having things for the kids to do. So for instance, today, if I didn't come to work, I was going to go to Dollar Tree and start buying things and looking on Pinterest for curriculums and different games and stuff like that. And I'm going to start at home with Cadence, because we have to teach them. And it's a lot of parents out there that thinks that, oh, I send them to school so they learn everything they need to know. No, that's not it. So, we all have our different reasons for wanting to homeschool, but that's my reason. And that's my reason I want to give it another shot. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. So, we'll give it another shot. But, gotta go. I got a few minutes for my break, my me time, free time, so just want to make sure I got this video done. Remember to glow, remember to affirm yourself, remember to do what makes you happy, Mom. And homeschooling, I believe, is going to make me happy. It's not going to be easy, and I think that's why we feel the fear and the pressure of, oh, send them to school because somebody else can do it. But you have to be careful when you think that way as a parent, because you're allowing other people to influence them. Like I said, then when they do something or you notice something, it's instilled in them. So now you have to get it out of them and make them unlearn it to put your influence back in them. So why not stop it now while you can? So until next time, I will see you guys. Remember to follow me on Instagram at the Mommy Glow Up. And I hope you enjoy your day.